就也就是耳边风听过去了，结果都是假的，没有错。That's it. That's it. Yeah, that happened. It happens. It happens. Okay. Stanley, Lin Ray, hello. Chris, how are you guys doing? All right, so before we start, you guys want to make a quick announcement. 在我们开始之前呢，跟大家公告一下，就是我们社会人核心英语的课程，现在不知道大家有没有听到我们的这个口播哈，就是已经有这个发出去邀请大家来这个购买或加入。那这样子呢是这样，就是希望大家呢透过这个我们是把它变成。课程变成很优惠价，然后呢，让大家加入了以后呢，主要的目的在哪里？也就是到时候呢，我们这样子就可以有一个管道，然后直接的跟我们的这个时常互动的通勤家族们呢，更直接的互动。有任何的好康或者是优惠，或者是之后我们有推新的课程呢，任何优惠呢都会先推播给大家，这样子。那因为大家也长期的支持我们哦，所以我们就觉得说，用这一种方式来让大家先得到好康，所以目前的这个优惠呢，其实还存在的哦，所以大家要把握机会到7月底 ，OK？ 那之后呢，我们就可能回到原价，然后甚至于我们就会准备下一批之后的我们想要做的内容，然后呢，或者是想要协助大家在职场上面的路更稳健的一些这些课程会陆续的推出，或甚至于是活动哦，所以我们也有在企划这一块。对，我跟佩丽老师非常非常努力的正在做这一块哈，然后佩丽老师常常督促我，然后就是因为我一边要教书嘛，所以佩丽老师就说：“那个姜老师你那个出来了没？”然后我就你知道吗？就一边要大家团队都在动，然后就我可能就是在这个扯后腿的这个，对不对？好，所以神队友之外呢，自己就很有压力，自己不要变成猪队友，这样是的。Thank you, Eric. Thank you for your support. And for those of you who don't know， 大家如果不知道连结在哪里呢，我现在贴给大家就可以去参考看看。那在这个时间点呢，我们是想说，我们这个课程呢，声音课程、有声书课程其实是非常非常适合大家，就是说，可以让大家对不同的商业情境里面呢都有一定的掌握度，这样子。那之后呢，我们可能会针对不同的议题做更深的、更深入的这些课程，然后再分享给大家。好的 ，We got 2 Stanleys tonight. Welcome. 千羽 ，Hello. And it's your first time here with us. Thank you very much for joining us. 如果是第一次来的朋友呢，欢迎大家来订阅我们通勤学英语的 podcast。那今天晚上的这个 Clubhouse 的这个 session 呢，其实是我们每周一会就是给我们通勤家族呢一个更直接用英语跟姜老师、跟佩丽老师还有 Angel 老师互动的一个地方哦。然后其实我们在这个地方，在 Clubhouse 里面呢也做了1年半了，持续了1年半。所以呢，我们打算最近讨论了以后呢，打算说，大家都很熟悉了，也很习惯了，对不对？那再来呢，我们应该也要来做一点成长了，来做一点进步了。所以我们在这一季的这个结尾呢，会落在我们的7月31号，会是我们的最后一档的这一季最后一档的这个 live podcast。然后之后呢，我们会做调整，然后再做整个就 live podcast 2.0 的 setup。然后到时呢，会再跟大家公告说哪时候我们会再复出这样子。那今天的内容之外呢，下周开始，我们下周跟后一周，也就是最后的2次，我们都希望邀请大家可以之后呢，可能就没有姜老师分享的内容，就会比较像大家 Q&A， 对这1年半，或者是你有参与的这个3个月啊、6个月也好啊，这个过去的一年的参与也好，你参与的这个感想，希望大家来跟我们分享一下，然后或者是给我们一些 feedback。那这样子我们在做 live podcast 2.0 的时候呢，就会有一些更好的这个想法 跟更好的企划等着大家。所以下周呢跟后一周在这边公告跟大家讲说，就是最后2次，然后到时候会欢迎大家针对不同的主题啊，或者是你最有印象的哪一集，或者是这个对 Live Podcast 最喜欢的地方是什么，就欢迎大家来主动发挥来跟我们聊聊天这样子。所以今天晚上会是这一季的最后一次的这个内容的分享哦，在这边先跟大家分享一下。佩蒂老师，我这边讲到这样子是 OK 的嘛？对不对？没有什么要补充的吗？
没问题，
没问题，耶！对，每次都会事后呢，佩蒂老师就会说：“John， 你刚刚好像忘记了讲的这件事情。”然后我就觉得：“哎呀，怎么会这样？”对，就是只顾自己讲的，然后就忘记了最重要的事情。对，就要跟大家事先分享一下。然后也欢迎就是有购买我们也有购买，然后加入我们这个通勤家族 VIP， 对不对？透过也有购买，然后或者是上完我们这个社会人核心英语课程的朋友们，给我们 feedback 哦。对，我们到时候也会做一些小活动，然后呢，或者是可能是这个最精进奖项之类的这一种小活动，来鼓励大家一起去精进自己的双语人生哦，就是精进英语，然后促进自己的双语人生。这个我们会持续的会去推动，那目的就是要希望大家在这个旅程里面呢，大家一起往前走，一起往前进步，而不是听听就忘了，对不对？像某些人就是还特别照相给我说我有听哦，我是铁粉哦，对，就是结果这个可能听一听都忘记了，对，然后拼字还拼错。对，然后呢，常常跟我讲说，你星期四的时候问我说，是不是今天晚上直播？你就知道啊，这个是来乱的。这种朋友真的是要叹气啊，是不是？大家身边都有这种损友嘞？对。Hello， 小贺 ，Morning and Tony，How are you guys doing？好哟 ，So Petty, are we ready to roll? Ooh, okay. All right, Petty, please let me know if we are ready. Let me just get this
ready to go.
Ooh, we are good to go. Thank you very much, Peds. 好的，那我们在此又再欢迎大家来到每周一晚上9点钟的15 Minutes Live Podcast. Welcome you guys to another session of 15 Minutes Live Podcast. Woohoo! Yes, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, please subscribe to the 通勤学英语 or the 15 Minutes Today podcast. So we started off as a podcast, and through the podcast, we have made a lot of our listeners, and we want to give you an environment to practice your English in the most natural way, which means to speak it. All right? So that's why we have created tonight's live podcast session to help you and give you that environment to speak English. 所以欢迎大家，如果你是第一次来到我们通勤学英语的直播室live podcast， 那欢迎你。那除了其他的朋友，再来就是其他的朋友呢，已经知道，我们这里呢就是给大家最自然学英语的地方，就是开口讲。OK， 那其实过去呢，一开始我们也有大家不知道有没有记得最一开始的时候，佩蒂老师一定知道，当初呢我们的这个分工啊，就是佩蒂老师可以带一点中英文这样子，然后呢我就要全英 ，and then eventually it turned out that most people were intimidated。就是有一点恐惧哦，哇塞，那个英文量真多，好像教老师都只会讲英文。Okay, then we sort of switched it up, and then we started adding a little bit more Mandarin, and then we encourage people to say, hey, it's okay if you want to go bilingual. 其实双语也可以，怎么样用？重点是你要开始在你的生活里面用英语。And then we were on the roll， 然后慢慢的我们的这个大家就看到像今天的这个模样哦，所以到目前呢，我们就有这个 刚刚到目前有32人次哦。之前我们最高还有到80几个人次这样子。那我们有一些朋友呢，已经跟着我们这个1年啊，然后有一些人是有空就会来这样子。So it's so great to see you guys. And so every week for the past 1.5 years， 这个每一周呢，其实我们15 Minutes Live Podcast 呢，不是只是来这边闲聊哈，主要还是张老师会有一个分享的时段。So I do share some phrases. We've got different series. So tonight we are going to talk about other ways to say, which relates to synonyms. 所以今天晚上呢，我们就有换句话说系列。那换句话说系列其实说穿了就是我们的同义字系列哦。那还有前一周我们有跟读挑战系列，然后在前一周呢我们有这个惯用语系列，然后再更前一周呢其实我们有这个职场系列。So we've got all the different series that I will share and I will help you guys to get started, and then I will later on open the floor for you guys to practice or chat to me related to the topic. 所以再来呢，我们就会开放这个每一次哦，之后John 老师分享完了以后呢，就会开放给大家来举手、来发言、来聊，然后这可能是分享自己的自身的经验或故事，或者是只是来造句，来提升你的自信心嘛，对不对？越用越多，越讲你就越有自信。Okay, so tonight, we unfortunately don't have a podcaster time segment. Podcaster time 这个时段呢，其实从去年大家之前有听，怎么都有一些我们的 podcaster 朋友来宣传。那因为去年做了一个这个小小的活动，然后就发现说哇太踊跃了，结果我们 booking 你知道吗？就 booking 30几个人，然后到今天呢11月份做到上周呢就是结尾了。然后之后呢，也刚好我们也是这个15 Minutes Live Podcast 2.0 的时代哦，我们也正在企划之后应该要怎么做，然后还有没有更有趣的内容想提给大家哦。所以呢，时间也刚好。那今天晚上呢，我们就要分享什么呢？ What are we talking about tonight? We're talking about all the other ways to say, and which refers to all the synonyms. Okay? So synonyms 就是我们的同义字。那我们今天要讲的就是 nice and funny. 如果我形容一个人很 nice， 然后或者是一个人很 funny， 还有什么其他的说法呢？还是永远就是 nice and funny, nice and funny. He's a nice guy, he's a funny guy. 然后就结束了。所以永远只有这2个单字，所以我们就可以做一些延伸哈。好的，Thank you very much, Ian. Appreciate your support. Ian 刚刚说，刚刚原来 IG 有购买讯息，马上买了支持，哇塞，就是行动派的。Thank you very much, Ian. Appreciate it. All right, so nice and funny. 其实这个刚刚 Alex 有说he likes the 2 words today. 因为可能呢，我们在同学的时代，还在学生时代呢，就说I like Peter. Peter is a nice guy. 结果呢，这个可以讲好久就是 nice guy. 可是 nice guy 也有分很多种，或者是我们要称赞他的时候，就不能讲he's a nice guy. 这样子以为我们发好人卡给他，对不对？他就是一个 nice guy. 那佩利老师如果不讲他，比如说Peter is a nice guy， 还有什么说法？你觉得？如果你说的话，He's a good guy.
He's a perfect man.
He's a perfect man. 会不会太称赞他了？他是完美的男人，会不会超过 nice 的？太强了。佩利老师觉得嘞？
就是要称赞人，就要称赞到天上去。
要拱他拱上去，一次到位，不要讲的好像不温不火，对不对？佩利老师是这种人，可是佩利老师从来没有称赞我，怎么办？All right， 对，不吐槽佩利老师的，因为我知道最近佩利老师有个案子然后讲到就是 the perfect man and the perfect woman。Okay, we'll leave it there. 就讲到这里，点到为止哈。佩利老师心里面会会心一笑的。 All right, so the perfect man and the perfect woman. 好，所以 nice and funny. 然后 funny 呢，就是哇 this is funny, that is funny, and this guy is funny, this girl is funny. 所以每个人有趣的或好笑的，通通都是 funny. 那没有其他的字了吗？诶，今天晚上我们就来看一下 ，OK? So we're gonna check some of the other ways to say out, OK? To help you out and to extend your vocabulary a little bit. So let's start. First, we're going to look at nice. Okay? I'm sure you guys have been, brainwashed by this TikTok video, right? Of this British gentleman, I think. And, he does this thing where he does the tongue clicking. 就是舌头弹一下，有没有看到抖音上面舌头弹一下 ？Nice。有没有这个都被这个荼毒了，对不对？郑老师也是，对不对？我不知道为什么大家很喜欢用这个 meme 哦。Okay, so that's where, we need to extend our vocabulary. So the first word is amiable. Amiable. OK, 第一个字呢，就是整个跳出来了，就是不是很常见的一个字。可是呢，这个字呢，可以凸显你对这个词汇哦，可能是大概 C1 等级的这个词汇的掌握。OK.Amiable. So amiable means easy to work with, a person that you can sort of relate to. 所以是很可亲的这种概念哦。So the example sentence, she is a gentle, funny, and amiable person. OK. 所以这个字呢，就是可以展露一下你的词汇了哦。Amiable. Then we got what is quite common.I used to say this a lot. If you don't want to say this guy is a nice guy, you can say he's a pleasant guy. Okay? He's a pleasant guy. 他是一个和蔼的一个人哦。Example sentence, they spent a pleasant evening together. 那这个呢，它是来形容这个晚上哦，这个今天晚上是一个非常顺遂的哦，非常这个没有问题的，然后非常舒服的一个夜晚哦。But here we can also use this to describe a person. He's a pleasant guy. OK， 所以 nice 或 pleasant 都可以，你可以交互的换。那如果你没有特别有什么想要称赞他的话，那 just say, oh, he's a pleasant guy. I've met him before. He's very pleasant. 他这个人是很和蔼的，他这个人的表现很和蔼。OK? And next we've heard this, the next word, in the movies. All right? Charming, 而且有些时候呢，郑老师有预告说，在一些外商里面呢，有些人的名字就叫 charming， 对不对？有些女生的名字很喜欢叫 charming， 因为 charming 什么意思呢？很迷人 ，OK， 会吸引人的人 ，very charming， 很有气质的一个人哦，是 charming。So example sentence, there are lots of charming little restaurants along the river. OK， 所以这里也可以形容小餐厅。小餐馆，这些都是很迷人的小餐馆，很可爱、很和谐的这些小餐馆，所以就可以大概是就是很 nice 的意思，对。可是 charming 呢，会让人家觉得说，带了一点氛围气质。So Peter is a charming man when he works with people. 他在跟别人工作的时候呢，是一个非常有气质、非常吸引人的一个人。He's a charming man when he works with people.Okay, so charming. You guys can definitely use charming. And then something that is closer to pleasant. 跟 pleasant 是同义字的，就是我们下一个字 delightful. Okay, delightful. Oh, Peter is such a delightful man. Okay, 就他是一个就是很让人愉快的人，或者是他自己是一个愉快的人，很自在、很愉快的人，他就笑笑的。然后就是没有什么脾气，对，那大概那个感觉，所以 pleasant and delightful， 对，所以对 delightful 呢，可能是形容你自己对他的感觉，或者是他自己可以自处，然后很愉快的那种感觉都可以。好 ，example sentence: There is a delightful little garden behind the house， 所以也可以拿来形容这个小小的，或者是很愉快，让人愉快的这个 little garden 小庭院哦，小花园。那这个呢，也可以拿来形容人 ，OK， 或者是事情，或者是物品哦。所以 little garden 就是我们讲的物品 ，OK。And then of course the last word we've got kind， 对，他就是一个很温柔、很和善的一个人。It was kind of you to help him. He is a very kind man. Okay, he's a kind and loving person. 通常我们都会这样哦。然后在比如说这个我们结婚誓词里面，对不对？大家有看到电影里面的 Wedding Vows 里面呢，就会看到I love my wife. She's a kind and loving person. Blah blah blah. That kind of idea. 所以大家就可以用到 kind. All right. So quick recap for nice. You can also use the word amiable to describe the person. Pleasant, charming, delightful, and kind. All right. And of course, you want to pick one or two so you can use, and you guys can think about any colleagues that you may be working close with. 可能很亲近的这个同事呢，你可以去想一个，这个 Amy 呢，是不是我会形容 pleasant 吗？或 charming？ 还是呢，Jack 他是一个用 delightful 的方式去形容他。那这样子呢，明天后天呢去上班的时候就会想到我看到 Jack 就记得he's a delightful man， 就比较容易去记这个字哦。对，去联想到呢自己的身边的人事物，这样子呢，这个记这些单字呢就不会那么痛苦。OK， 也比较容易吸收哦。All right, moving on. We've got funny next. OK, funny 有趣，对不对？搞笑都可以。那 funny 呢？用久了也会觉得说，好像你就没有就词穷了嘛，对不对？然后或者是没有特殊的形容词。So what do you do, guys? Here we go. First, you can use the word entertaining. Entertain, the verb refers to you know how to make other people happy. 你懂得招待，懂得娱乐对方。You entertain your guests. You entertain your friends at home. 所以这个 entertain 呢，在社会人和性语里面呢，向下就是你在招待或者是这个带外宾去吃饭等等，这种的招待都是算一种 entertain， 在商业的招待哈。对，我们也会讨论到这个。So entertaining, right? And the adjective here, this is very entertaining， 就是这个是很有娱乐性质的，娱乐性质这样子。So the example sentence. Cat videos on YouTube are entertaining. I could spend hours watching these entertaining videos. 所以去形容这些 video，它是非常娱乐性质高的这种影片。对，那if Peter knows how to entertain, okay, so he's a good entertainer. 他是加一个 er， 懂得招待或娱乐人的人。Okay, good entertainer. Yes. 然后我们也可以想说，Peter is always entertaining when he works in the IT department. 他Peter 呢，每次到这个 IT 部门里面呢，他都是懂得娱乐大家的，懂得给大家欢乐的这种。He knows how to entertain, or he's very entertaining. 他就是这样的一个人。Okay, he's an entertaining person. Okay, moving on, we've got amusing, 那就是跟 amused 一样，对不对 ？I'm amused， 那就是我被搞笑了，对不对？我被笑翻了，我被逗趣了，被逗到了。OK， 所以 amusing 就是这个东西还蛮逗趣的有点滑稽这样子。So reading Calvin and Hobbes comics is amusing， 这带给我娱乐，然后让我会心一笑这样子。Amusing。This is amusing. And we can think about something that's amusing in your life. 大家可以想一下说，最近有什么东西让你觉得，看到了就觉得，这个不会夸张爆笑的，可是呢，会让你觉得，会心一笑，这个还蛮有趣的，想要分享给朋友的这样子。Okay, next we've got the next level of funny, which is comical. Okay, comical. 那这个 comical 呢，大家就会觉得说 comic 嘛，漫画，然后再加 al， 那就形容是漫画型的吗 ？No， OK， 所以呢 ，comic 的 noun，OK 是漫画，那 comic noun 也是这个喜剧演员，也是 comic，OK， 搞笑的演员 ，comedian comic 都可以用哦。所以 comical 就是他是很搞笑的， 它是很喜剧的。So example sentence, I must have looked comical in that big hat. 我戴这个帽子呢，看起来就很滑稽，很搞笑，就好像我是娱乐人的一样。OK, so comical, that is so comical. Yes. 所以呢，有人讲一个段子，对不对？或者是有人在分享他的这个耍宝的时候呢 ，Oh, he's a comic, right? Peter is a comic. 他就他很会搞笑他就是一个爱耍宝的人，很厉害。Okay. And then of course we've got a word that we grew up with. Well, maybe not you guys, but I grew up with. 这个 Disney Mickey Mouse 的朋友，对不对？Mickey Mouse 的朋友有什么呢？有 Donald Duck， 然后也有 Goofy， 对不对？高飞狗。那 Goofy 呢，就是这个 Goofy 它的形容词，它其实就是一个形容词，它并不是那个名字哦。那形容的意思就是笨笨的，然后比较愚昧的Goofy， 就是搞笑。它虽然有点好笑，它本质带一点好笑，它就笨笨傻傻的那种好笑，所以叫高飞狗是我们的翻译。可是其实它的英文叫 Goofy， 那就是符合它的设定嘛，对不对？它角色设定，它就是每次有点这种的概念，所以大家可以这样去思考。So Justin Timberlake and Andy Samberg are so goofy in the Dick in a Box video. OK， 所以呢，大家有 follow 之前这个美国的 SNL Saturday Night Live 这个星期六夜总会的，对不对？这个夜总会 Live。Justin Timberlake 跟 Andy Samberg 他们就有做很多很多的短剧搞笑的短剧。那他们这个在里面就是表现得很笨笨的这样子，对。然后这个 Andy Samberg 是谁呢？大家可能不清楚，可是 Justin Timberlake 就是我们所谓的大贾斯汀，就唱歌的那个。他有一阵子呢也想说，拍电影啊，然后走戏剧这样子，所以也是搞笑。那 Andy Samberg 呢，大家就是这个荒唐分局的主角，对。那荒唐分局就是他写的。那他也好像也有制作，对，荒唐分局就是他在 SNL 的时候在写这个剧本，对，然后最后退出 SNL 的以后，他就全力的去做荒唐分局，那现在就变成也是这个喜剧大咖了哈。好的 ，Next we got hilarious, and you guys might have heard this word in a lot of movies. OK， 大家可能有看过过去这个我们暑假的时候有很多这种有关大学生的 movie 或者是高中生的 movie， 里面呢他们都会有一个那种金发的女生啊妹妹，然后都会说That's hilarious， 对不对？都会有一种这种就是比较傻的妹妹，她就很爱用这个字 hilarious， 这个好笑，那个好爆笑这样子。对，那个年代呢，就是90年跟2000年这个年代，他们就会有这种角色，现在比较少了。那你就知道说，其实这个同一个字用久了，就会让人家觉得，你好傻啊，比他们没有什么词汇，对不对？什么东西都很爆笑，那其实你的笑点就够低，这样子。OK， 所以呢，在这边呢，大家就可以去分类一下。OK，something is amusing and could be entertaining, and yeah, if it's really funny, sure, let it be hilarious. 如果真的超级好笑的话，再用 hilarious， 不要这个不好笑的、好笑的，什么笑点都可以觉得超级好笑，这样子可能就让人家觉得你好像词汇有点少。OK， so here we go. Example sentence: Have you ever seen Natalie Portman rap? It's hilarious. Natalie Portman 就是我们看到的黑天鹅的女主角，电影黑天鹅的女主角。OK， 她的 rap 你有看过吗？哇，超级爆笑的 ，It's hilarious. OK， 所以拿这个来形容那个人呢 ，Oh John, you are hilarious. 这个就是你很会搞笑，这样子可以的。OK， 那如果我们呢用第三者来说 ，John is a hilarious man. 那这个时候呢，来形容这个人呢，可能有点 over 了，可能有点过头了。为什么呢？因为他是 hilarious man 的时候呢，大家可能不会认真的对待他。OK。所以呢，可以说一个人的这个搞笑，他的动作、滑稽行为等等的，可以No, he's a funny guy. You know, sometimes he does these hilarious things. 可是如果你形容他说 ，Oh, Peter is a hilarious man， 那可能这个 Peter 就是你知道，大家不容易对待他，面对他的时候不容易对他认真啊，什么都是乱搞笑这样子。对，所以大家要小心一下咯。 不要每个人都 hilarious. Okay. So a joke could be hilarious or something that he did was hilarious, but you don't want to use it to describe a person. All right. So quick recap for funny. For funny, you can also say, this guy is entertaining, or this joke is entertaining, or this movie is entertaining. Next, we've got amusing. Okay? Something that is amusing is a little funny. Okay? It could be a little funny. Okay? Not really hardcore funny, but it's a little funny. Oh, that's pretty amusing. And comical, this is funny, right? This is comedian funny. And then we've got goofy, so a little stupid funny. And then we've got hilarious, that's, crazy funny. You can call it that. Okay, entertaining, amusing, comical, goofy, hilarious. All right. And then I'm going to open the floor to our 50 Minutes fam. We're going to invite, it's 9:30, so I'm going to invite whoever wants to come. 今天晚上我们就不限制3个或4个人，我觉得时间很够哦。So, please raise your hands. 我们再来就要开放给这个我们的通勤家族来跟我们分享，看大家是要用这个随便几个字造句呢，或者是来透过这些这个自身的体验或者是小故事呢，来带出这些这个用词。Okay? Good. So we've got Alex and Lydia. Who else? Tony. Come on, you guys. Raise your hands. 买好离手哦。And we've got Evan. Who else? Come on, let's get one more. Let's get one more. Anybody? Any takers? And while we are waiting for people to raise their hands, and we've got Sandy. Great. So let me quickly say hi to you guys. Yo-Yo and Fiona. Hello. And Zoe. I see you guys. And Paying. All right. Okay, let me quickly say hi to our friends tonight. Yes, Alex.
Hey, John.
Hello, Alex. How are you?
It's great.
You are doing great. Perfect. So are you excited to go back to school and clean?
Actually, I didn't want to.
Actually, you don't want to clean. You just want to see your friends and play, right?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry. You will get time to play, but you have to clean first. All right, Alex?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So, Alex, are you going to tell us a story or are you going to make sentences?
Story.
Perfect. Good job. I'll come back to you in a little bit. Let me say hi to Lydia.
Hi again.
Hi, Lydia. Welcome back. So you were outside, I presume, because I heard scooters running past you just now.
I was heading home, but right
You
now
were heading
I already
home.
Yeah, I
Wow.
was heading home, but right now I'm at home already. So
Good for you. Good for you.
the sound quality should be a bit better.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about sound quality. I know how to edit people out. 张老师后置的啊，对不对？好，所以这个地方太吵了，要把它剪掉这样子。No, I don't do that. I'm kidding. All right. So, Lydia, what do you have for us? You want to try and make a few sentences, or you tell us a personal story using some of these words?
So I will try a story.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I can do it good, but I will try.
No, give it a try. All right, good job. So, moving on, we got Tony. Good evening, Tony.
Hello, John.
Hi, Tony. How are you doing today?
I the same to drive my son to school and the driver my daughter to Eastern school and to pick her up and back home every day.
Wow, so you are not super dad, you are the Uber super dad.
Yeah, like Uber, not.
Yeah.
But free charge.
No, it's okay. It's okay. When you see them happy, going to school happy and coming back home happy, that's all you need. You don't need to get paid. Yeah.
I'm different when they go to school, I am free. I can do anything because my job is very freedom. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
very flexible, not freedom.
Yeah,
no job is free.
Yeah.
no free job there.
I hope.
Flexible. Yeah, flexible is the word.
Yeah, flexible. I can do work everywhere.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
You know what? If you sign a contract with anybody, if you work for anybody, there's no freedom. It's signed.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's flexible, not free.
Okay.
No freedom there.
Really like my furniture.
Yes, don't get brainwashed by your boss. You know, your boss will say, "Oh, you are a free man." No boss.
No, I have no boss. I have no boss.
Good for you. You. Okay, Tony.
Okay.
Right. So, Tony, again, you're welcome to make sentences or tell us a story. Remember to try as much as you can to associate with a person in your life or a thing in your life or something you do. All right?
I think I can use the vocabulary in the news we hear today. Yeah.
Really? Good for you. I didn't follow up on any news, so great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. I can share you later. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Thank you, Tony. And then we move on to Evan.
Hello, John.
Hi, Evan. How have you been?
I'm good.
Yes. And where are you now? Why haven't we seen you for such a long time?
I think I'm just lazy to join. I'm sorry about that.
No, we missed you, Evan.
I can keep join your clubhouse.
Sure.
Every Monday night.
Yeah, anytime. So how's work been? I take it's because of your workload, right? That's making
it's okay.
You lazy and tired.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to watch TV and get some rest. Be sofa potato.
Okay, a couch potato.
Couch potato.
Oh,
thank you.
Okay. What movies or TV series did you catch up during the time that you were away?
Okay.
Yeah, what other movies or TV series that you watched?
I don't have TV name right now.
Oh.
Sometimes I watch
sports?
Yeah.
Nice. What sports do you follow?
Baseball and basketball.
Ooh, so you follow Otani, I take it.
Yes, of course.
Okay, everybody follows Otani.
He's really good.
Yeah. So my sister-in-law just visited, is in town now. She came back from the U.S. and she said, a week ago, she was at the stadium, at the Dodgers Stadium, and she watched Otani play against the Dodgers, L.A. Angels versus L.A. Dodgers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she watched that game. I'm very jealous. She's like, hey, I went to see Otani.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, I wanted to kill her.
I envy too.
And then I said, didn't you get an Otani jersey? Didn't you get a T-shirt? No, I just want to take a picture. All right, my sister-in-law. Anyways. Yes, fantastic stuff. Good to have you, Evan. Yes?
Thank you.
All right, and next we've got Sandy.
Hi.
Good evening, Sandy.
Good evening.
Yes. So, Sandy, how's your day been?
Today is tired.
Why? What happened?
Because I have to take a bus from Taoyuan to Taipei and go back to Taoyuan.
Okay.
So it's a long distance, I think.
Right.
Yeah, and I cannot fall asleep on the bus.
You can't? Ooh, so you don't get any rest while you're taking the bus?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So what do you do on the bus then?
On the bus.
Yeah. What do you do if you can't take a rest or catch a shuttle?
see outside.
Look outside the
window.
window.
Yeah.
No. Wow. Okay, you know what you can do? Try a podcast. Just sort of don't rest, but turn on the podcast, listen to something. It's better than staring out the window.
But I cannot hear very clear. I have to turn on very loud. Then
is your bus that loud? Because I take it if you use an earphone, I think it'll block out some of the bus noise.
But I have to turn up.
Just a little bit louder. I don't think that much louder.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try next time.
Yeah, try next time. Or, even better, sometimes this is what I used to do. Just listen to some music, and if it's not, if the bus is too noisy, don't try and bring your volume up, your music volume. Don't try and bring it up. Just keep it like background music. It's better than listening to the noise, right?
Okay.
Yeah, just calm yourself down before you go to work. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
Yes, give that a try.
Thanks for suggestion.
No problem, Sandy. Yes. All righty. So, Sandy, you know what to do. You've been, up here and sharing some ideas. So you can decide whether you want to go for a story or you want to make sentences. Up to you. All right?
Okay.
Perfect. Yes. And now we come back to Alex. Hello, Alex. We are ready for you. Shoot.
Hello, John.
We are ready for you. Go ahead.
I'm going to shoot my classmates who is called Michelle, and she's amiable.
She's an amiable person.
She's an amiable person.
Good.
And she is also kind. And it's kind of her to help others.
Oh, okay. So she's a very kind person and she likes to help others.
Yes.
Okay. So, Alex, when we say it's kind of somebody, kind of Sandra, or kind of Sandy to help somebody else, it's referring to what Candy or Sandy is doing is kind. Okay? But if we say Candy or Sandy is a kind person, that describes the person. All right. So the two is slightly different there. So your friend could be an amiable and kind person, and she likes to be kind to many people.
Yes.
Okay. Good. So she sounds like a very nice girl, your friend.
Yes.
All right. And you have a funny friend for us?
Yes.
Okay. Who's your funny friend?
It's called Austin. He's on the bus stop side. While he was waiting for the bus.
Yes.
And he's also his runny nose.
Runny nose. Okay.
Instead of to wipe up his runny nose.
Yes.
And this made think he is goofy.
He's goofy with his runny nose.
BTR.
Yes, runny nose. You are correct. So far, so good, Alex. So your goofy friend has a runny nose.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't.
He didn't wipe his runny nose. So did you laugh at him?
No.
You're so nice. I would have laughed at my goofy friend. So did you help him wipe his nose?
Yes.
You did? Did you offer him a tissue?
Yes.
Oh.
And I offered him a new.
Yeah, you offered him the tissue and say, please, wipe your runny nose. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. So your friend was goofy because he had a runny nose, he didn't care. And then you offered him a tissue to wipe his runny nose.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Alex. Good story. So you see, you got to link it to a friend of yours. Then next time you see him or her, you are reminded of the word. Okay? Goofy. There we go. He's goofy. He's funny. He's hilarious.
Oh.
All right. Is that all, Alex?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, Alex, for sharing. Your goofy friend and your amiable and kind friend. We like that. That's very nice. Next, we have Lydia.
Hello.
Good evening, Lydia. Yes, we are ready for you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I will share my experience and trying to use the word you're just sharing.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to talk about our CEO, our general manager in our company.
Okay.
And I think our CEO in our company is very gentle, kind, and amiable person.
Mm.
Yeah, why I'm saying that is because he remembers everyone's name in our company.
He remembers everybody's name.
Yeah.
Ooh, good memory.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, good memory for him. You know, sometimes I don't even remember all my student names. It's embarrassing for me, but you just can't put a name to a face. You know what I mean? You see the face, you're like, I know you, but I can't remember your name.
Yeah. I think it sometimes happens to me, but like our office have over 300 people in our office. But
Taipei
he really
office or
in Taipei
global?
office.
Wow,
No,
such a
global
big
is more
office.
than that. Yeah.
Wow.
But the amazing thing is he really remember like list
everybody's names.
Yeah, like list
Wow.
300 people's name. And I remember when the time I just joined the company, I happened to meet him in our cafeteria. And I was like, oh, I know who he is, but I'm pretty sure he don't know who I am. And then he come to me, say hi to me, and also call my name. He say like, hey, Lydia, how was your day? How do you familiar with our company so far? Something like that. I was like, really? Really? You really know my name? And you really know my name is Lydia? And he talked about some like working stuff with me. And I was quite shocked because it's really difficult to remember everyone's name in the office.
Maybe
already.
He's watching you from his office.
No, I don't think so.
He's got that, that big screen, 37 or 42 inch widescreen monitor with everybody's sort of, webcam on it. Like, he's watching everybody. I know what you did yesterday.
That's hilarious.
No, but I can tell you for sure, that's why those guys are CEOs. That's why they become CEOs, because they're that good.
Yeah, I kind of agree what you were saying, because I think like when person becomes a CEO, it's not possible for them to understand everything, but they really need to understand people.
You hit the nail on the head there. 100% agree. Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's one thing. I feel like he is very thoughtful and also like very amiable.
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 Amiable. Yes.
So that's why I think he's kind
so nice
and
to work in
amiable.
that environment. I'm very jealous. Yes.
Yeah.
Not that I work with disgusting people, but it's nice to work with people that you believe in, right? And obviously your boss or the CEO obviously believes in you. So
Yeah,
it's a
exactly.
very trusting environment.
Yeah, and another example, I will just share too, so don't be worried.
Sure.
I spent too much time.
No, you can go ahead. We are actually early today. Usually by now, if we get to the third or the second or the third person, it's already 10:30 most of the time.
Okay.
Yes, we're early.
So allow me to share another
Go ahead.
example and also practice my English.
Sure.
So another example is I think like few months ago when I have a business trip in Hong Kong, and he was there too because he also took his business trip there, and he met me, and he was really busy, of course, because he's a general manager.
Yes.
But when he saw me, he came to me and say hi.
Hello.
And,
very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and he asked me, so where are you staying in Hong Kong? How do you feel about the Hong Kong office so far? Something like that. I think that's also very nice, but I will use another term to describe this nice. I think it's very thoughtful and considerable.
Yes, considerate of him. Yes. He's a very thoughtful person. Yes.
Yeah, because when you travel to some other markets, usually you got nervous because you need to meet new people there, and you're trying to convince them
something. You get nervous, Lydia? Come on.
I did. Yeah. So anyways, I think
You're just
why.
Being humble.
No, I was a bit nervous, but I think the way he trying to comfort my emotion and let me feel like he is supporting us. So that's why I feel really appreciated. And I think this two example can describe why I consider or feeling our general manager as very amiable person.
Amiable,
and also
yes.
Amiable person and very gentle and kind. Yeah.
Nice. Very, very good. So tomorrow you see him at work, you remember not to call him a nice guy, right? You will be like, yes.
Amiable.
Yeah,
right?
amiable. There we go.
Amiable. Thank you for sharing this word.
Cool.
It's very useful.
Yeah. And, you can tell him, sir, it's very pleasant for me to work with you.
Ah, okay.
Yes. And then if it's really fun, then you can say, oh, it's been a delightful experience working with you.
Certainly. Yeah.
Delightful experience working with you. Yeah. To tell him that it's a very enjoyable and happy and it's delightful. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for sharing.
You are more than welcome, Lydia. Yes. Good job. Yes. I think you're almost there. So one day you'll be CEO too. So you gotta start remembering names.
No, that's too far for me. But thank you.
Too far.
Thank you for saying that.
Did you imagine getting a promotion this early? I don't think so.
I think become our general manager, the first requirement is you need to be white.
Yeah. I don't know how dark you are, but look in the mirror. I'm sure you're pretty pale.
No, you got what I mean. Usually only, European or American can be the CEO in our company.
I don't agree with that, but I do understand where you're coming from. Although I don't agree with it because I have also, well, let's put it this way. I have a couple of ex-students. Well, they're no more my students, but they've excelled, and I worked with them before, and they went to white, Wall Street white, and Jewish, kind, and Indian, all right, and Pakistani, that kind of environment in the finance field. And he was just COO. So it was the first time they nominated a Taiwanese COO. So he was the first. And later on, the white CEO left, and he became the CEO. And then now he is like some sort of on the advisory board. You understand what I mean? I used to think that company is like white as well. But it's no longer the case.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to trust in your skills and also what you bring to the table and your contributions to the company. Okay, you gotta trust them enough to pick you as the next big person. Okay.
So your point is you need to like believing in yourself.
Yeah, you need. They gave you this position to give you a team to run for a reason. They want to see what you're capable of. But if you tell yourself, oh yeah, I gotta be white. Oh, it's not me, and you will be your own worst enemy. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't give yourself the excuse not to excel. Don't be your own worst enemy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
just
for
chase
the
excellence.
advice.
Just be the best you can be. You will see one day you'll come to our clubhouse and say, "Hey, well, thanks, John. Now, let me sponsor a few bucks because now I'm CEO of the company, right? Yes, you can become our sponsor. 就干爹, you can 干爹 us.
Okay, if that day come, I will do that.
Yes.
Okay.
So you get my point. It's always, although it sounds like a pipe dream, but you have to have that kind of vision for yourself. You got to dream big.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will try.
All right. Fantastic. And, I'm very jealous about your amiable boss. Yeah. Thank you, Lydia. Thanks for sharing. And then we got Tony. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, Tony. It's your turn.
Yes. I just share news.
Right.
She is a staff passed away today. She is a garden of Birkenbeck. Yeah,
she was the muse for the Birkin bag.
Actually, Birkenbeck is named by her.
Named after her. Not named by her. Yeah, she didn't name it. It was named after her.
Yes. She's name is Jane Birkin.
Yes.
Yeah. She's passed away today.
She passed away.
Yeah.
Today. Yes.
She's a famous actress and a singer and a style icon.
Yes.
Yeah. And her style we can saw in the TV or news. She is admirable and present and charming and and attachment with everybody. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know her. She's way beyond my generation, but I don't know her that well, but I do know the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like his style. He always do anything for her life, not for other people. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And another actually my wife, her English name is the same. We call Jane.
Jane. Yes.
Yeah. I named this man for her. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Because I like Jane Birkin's her style. Yeah. Yeah. Just share the news for everyone.
Very good. Yes. Jane is a popular name.
Yeah.
It is a
It's
popular
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, of course, from the classic, right? The classic novel, Jane Eyre. And then, of course, we got the modern model / actress / director and singer, Jane Birkin. So many, many famous Janes in the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. So you have given Jane everything. All the nice qualities. Good for you. She's pleasant, she's charming, she's delightful, and she's kind.
You mean my wife or Jane
No,
Birkin?
I mean Jane Birkin. You described her like that. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously, you want your wife to be the same. In your eyes, she's like Jane Birkin.
No.
Without the Birkin bag. Did you buy your wife a Birkin bag?
Actually, Jane Birkin,
Yeah.
she don't like Birkin bag.
Yes.
Yeah,
He doesn't like luxury bags. Yes.
Yeah, he like nature.
Yes.
Yeah, and functional.
Yes.
Yeah, that
She didn't care about bags.
Yeah, they didn't. He didn't. She didn't care the brand or price. Yeah, for bag. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I like.
You know the story?
Yeah, I know.
You know the story of a Birkin bag?
Yeah.
Why it was made for her?
Yeah, met Hermes CEO.
Yeah.
In 1918 in airplane. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we all know this story. Yeah.
Ah.
It's a nice professional story, you know.
Well, it's an interesting story. It's an interesting story that
interesting. And the humanity. Yeah.
So here's the. So there are many versions of it. A lot of people say, okay, the story was, she had this favorite wicker basket that she used, and then it flipped over, and then the Hermes CEO, offered to design something for her that she could use. And actually, the version I also heard, which I think is more likely the real situation, was that she was a mother-to-be back then. And she needed a mommy bag.
Mm-hmm.
And, she won't be able to use the wicker basket anymore. You got to put in the nappies and stuff. So she was telling the CEO, she had a conversation with the CEO about it. And then the CEO went back to the office and one day just came up with a bag for her.
Yeah.
And then who knew, because she was the mother, and then she used it as the mommy bag, and then bam, Birkin bag.
Yes.
So I think this particular version is more likely the real story. Because, again, she needed function. She was all about function. And at the same time, I think the CEO wanted some sort of celebrity promotion.
Yeah.
So he came up and he said, okay, well, let's make a bag for you and see. And who knew? Because of Jane Birkin, the Birkin bag was created. Yes. And obviously, that's how Hermes bags came to be, right? We got the Kelly, we got the Birkin. They all had a bunch of story behind them.
I think Hermes CEO is a great businessman.
He's a great storyteller. He knows if you tell good stories, you can create good brands.
Also, he can bring the flow rate from the Jane Birkin to sell this bag. Yeah.
Right.
We can learn.
Smart move. It's a smart move. But again, in those days, for Jane Birkin to say, okay, I will use this bag, at the same time, it's a recognition because she was always about nature.
Yeah.
So I think it was designed to her needs. They worked very hard to design to her needs. Yeah.
Yeah. But Hermes always a high-end brand. So
of course.
Yes, to do this.
Of course. An old woman wants one. Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Yes.
Yeah.
My wife too. Don't worry. I know. When we walk by Mitsukoshi and the department store, I have to hold on to my wife's hand, like say, this way, Uniqlo, better. Yeah. Hermes, Prada, Fendi, Gucci, Celine, out. Not my kind of thing. Every time I go to those luxury stores, I'm sorry, I appreciate the art and the creativity. I just don't see me wearing any of those things. Unfortunately, I appreciate them. It's nice. It's cool. It's just not me.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for sharing, Tony. I think it's great. Very on point. That was very on point. Yeah. Jane Birkin passed away today. One of our big icons of our time. And yeah, we might not own a Birkin bag, but I think, Jane Birkin is a very good role model, for kids to learn from.
Actually, our life is the time in our life is very short.
Yes.
And we can learn some experience and news from other people, like opposite to, Coco.
Yes.
Yeah, it's always a famous star. Yeah.
It's always, it's always very, very sad to hear these things. And that's life. We have challenges, they have challenges. Maybe they live a very posh lifestyle, very luxurious lifestyle, but they share the same challenges. People are people. If you are a millionaire, you have the same problems as a poor person, as a middle class person, as a wealthy person. Everybody shares the same challenges.
Yeah, it's not easy. And in famous star, if you got a big sun,
yes,
you will always got a big dark.
Yeah, you always get a big tan.
If you can, what we call a stress. If you cannot to release this stress,
for sure,
or
for
maybe
sure.
It's sad.
Yes.
We can do.
There's always two sides to the coin. There's the good and the bad, right? You have to. That's how life works. You can't only take the good and leave the bad. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Tony. So,
welcome.
In conclusion or in summary, what Tony is saying is, yes, you got to appreciate everything that you got. You got to be content with the effort you're making. You got to be happy with the progress you're making, and you got to keep living. Keep moving on, keep living.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
Cool. Next, we've got Evan. What's up, Evan?
Hello.
Hi. Yes, Evan. What do you have for us?
I gonna make 2 sentences.
Ooh, cool.
The first one, I like watch hilarious video on YouTube. The short video to entertain me and make me feel happy when sometimes I feel bored.
For sure. To kill time and to be entertained.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice. So what videos do you watch? Hilarious videos. Is it a channel that you subscribe to for hilarious videos?
其实没有特别什么内容，就有时候演算法它就一直跳。
Good for you. You just wait for the algorithm, right? You just refresh your front page the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait for the algorithm. My page gets refreshed like crazy because maybe like Monday through Fridays, I usually listen to a lot of these motivational videos. So it's all motivational. And on the weekend, I want something entertaining. So I watch like Mr. Beast and all the funny guys. Or sometimes Dave Chappelle. If I really need it, I'll watch a lot of Dave Chappelle, the comedian. Yes.
Okay.
That's me. Right, Evan. And
okay, my second sentence.
Go ahead.
I think John is amiable, pleasant, charming, kind person.
It's
delightful to join John's clubhouse class on Monday night.
Very nice. Yes. It's a very delightful experience. I think that's well used. Very nice. Good. Thank you. Appreciate the compliments. Yeah, we're glad
You're
you
welcome.
have a delightful time with us.
Yeah, I have a delightful time tonight.
Very nice. Good. Yes, it's so good to see you. Yeah, I think it's been a couple of months. It's been at least half a year, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while, Evan. But good. Evan, is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, nice and easy tonight. All right, be sure to catch up with us in the coming 2 sessions, okay? And we want to hear some ideas from you and to see if we can put it in the live podcast 2.0. All right? Thank you, Evan. Cool. Yes, next we have Sandy.
Yes.
Hi. Right, Sandy. We are ready for you.
Okay. I share an experience.
Okay.
I met Andy Lau in person in Government Information Office many years ago.
Wow, Andy Lau, my word.
Yes. At that time, I had a part-time job there.
Oh, you did.
And he attended a award ceremony.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Most people will agree he is a kind, amiable, and of course a charming person.
Yes. I think there's no doubt about that.
Yes, and many colleagues asked his autograph after ceremony. Yeah.
Yeah.
He borrowed a pen from me, but didn't return it to me now.
Oh,
I still remember it.
He probably kept it. You know, he's like, oh, this is from Sandy. I'm going to keep it for life. Yeah.
That's all.
Yes. He's like, you know, back in the day, he's like, oh, the little cute girl gave me this pen. You know, I'm going to take it and use it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry. You know, he remembers you. The pen girl back in the day. Yes. So no doubt about that. I think Andy Lau is known for being the most kind and amiable person there is. And at the same time, he's very charming and, you know, down to earth. I think another word they use to describe him is down to earth because, you know, he's not only a brilliant actor, singer, director, and, you know, he's also the boss. I think he owns a lot of film companies or record labels or something. He's a very wealthy person, but he stays true to himself, so that's why he's charming. Not he's trying to you know, sell himself, but the fact that he is always humble is the charming factor, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his spin is very good. You cannot tell. Even he is older, but you cannot tell from his appearance. He is age.
Well, you know, sure. I mean, they have to stay looking good. That's their job.
Yeah.
You know, for me, you know, that's not my job. Yeah, it's not part of my job to stay looking good. But for them, as an actor, you have to stay fit, you have to stay looking good, you have to look the role. So it's, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Very nice. And what about funny? Any funny persons at work? Or you met before?
Okay. No. But I can make a sentence.
Okay.
The most hilarious man comes to my mind is Jim Carrey. His movie
yes.
his movie is very entertaining.
Very entertaining, yes, for sure.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. And he is a hilarious person. He knows how to turn everything into a joke. He's that good.
Yeah.
He's hilarious, but he's a very serious guy. But everything he does is like a art. It's like an art, a joke of a form. Yeah, very, very nice comedy.
He is serious. You think he is serious?
Yeah, he's very serious about making comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, not as a
yes.
So he's very serious about making comedy. Every time you give him something, he will turn it into a joke. He will want to turn it into a joke. He wants to, do it at his own pace and at his own style. And that's what I think for a lot of comedians, people, the funny guys, they are also very serious people because they take the art form very seriously. They know it's an art form. They need to control it. So, when they work, they're very serious people. But the minute they start performing, it has to be hilarious. It has to be funny.
Hilarious.
It has to be entertaining. That's everything. That's what they put all their energy into. They wake up in the morning and all their energy goes to entertaining and being hilarious. So they're very serious about their work.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sandy. Another good example, Jim Carrey, for sure. Yes. You should watch some of his interviews. A few years ago, he disappeared out of the limelight and he started doing art. And then, to overcome his depression and the things that he's working on, especially, working on himself. And then you should watch some of the interviews after that, when he's talking about his art, when he's talking about his life and everything. You can see he's a very, very serious guy. He's very thoughtful. He thinks a lot. And he cares about the art a lot. Yeah. So you can see he's not just like, he's a funny guy. No. He's very thoughtful how he creates the funny. He thinks a lot about how do I do this to make somebody laugh? Or how do I do this to make somebody entertained? Yeah. He's that type of guy. All right. Thank you very much, Sandy. Yeah, good example. I like that example a lot. Yes. And so that's it. Last person. And let me quickly say hi to Rick, Calvin, Yiping, Jean, Heyu, and Carol. Hello, you guys. And I hope you guys didn't miss too much. We had Alex, Lydia, Tony, Evan, and Sandy tonight sharing their personal experiences Tony updated us on the news, and then Sandy also gave us another celebrity to work with. So fantastic stuff. All right. Thank you very much, you guys. And remember, before we leave today, guys, 2 more sessions for the season, and and we will move on to hopefully 15 Men's Live Podcast 2.0. OK， 如果大家如果刚刚没有听到的呢，再跟大家公告一次，就是首先我们有社会人核心英语的课程，欢迎大家来去看这个 outline， 来去试听第1集哦。 然后来添购这个课程哦。顺便加入了以后呢，这样子呢John 老师呢跟佩蒂老师呢，我们这边呢以后就有所谓的比如说这个通勤家族 VIP 就知道可以直接的以后有什么优惠啊，或者是我们有预见说有什么比如说刚好有我们的通勤家族也是比如说像我就认识咖啡店的老板，对不对？如果大家有兴趣咖啡的话呢，那我们有一些优惠，那也就在这个透过我们这个 VIP 这个社群里面呢，再跟大家做分享了。所以记得大家去看一下，如果有需要的朋友们呢，就可以去购买，然后呢去加强自己的社会人核心英语。好，那另外呢，就是我们的15 Minutes Live Podcast 在未来2周以后就会结尾了，所以下一周跟后一周呢，就是let me see the calendar, excuse me， 所以我们的24号跟31号呢，都会改成改一下格式，改一下 format 呢，就是让大家来给我们一些 feedback 哦。这1年半来，然后可能来分享一下我们的老朋友、新朋友都来分享一下，说到底follow 我们的 live podcast 多久啊？然后或者是你觉得哪里帮助你最多的等等的，然后给我们一些 feedback， 然后跟我们聊聊，来回顾一下这个过去的1年半这一季的。这其实1年半也不止1季啦，不过就是我们这个 live podcast 这整段的旅程里面呢，你的想法还有我们也可以借机找佩蒂老师跟 Angel 老师来顺便分享一下他们的想法后。好的，那所以今天就在这边。And then that's it for us tonight, you guys. So you guys know, again, this will be the last, the last episode with the content. 所以呢，在这一集呢，就是最后一次John老师会分享这个有主题的部分有一些分享的部分。那下周呢，跟后一周就是我们的 Q&A. So I will catch you guys same time, same place, and see you next week, Monday, 9 o'clock sharp. All right. See you guys. Bye bye and good night. 大家晚安。
See you. Thank you, John.
You are welcome, you guys. And big thanks to Alex, Lydia, Tony, Evan, and Sandy. We will catch up with you guys soon. 所以我们下周同一时间再见喽，各位，拜拜。大家晚安。
拜拜。
Bye, Alex.
See you next time.
See you next week. Thank you, Alex. And cheers, Tony.